10 years old and I'm in 4th grade. What's your name?
Hi, Isabella. I'm Jeff. I'm 38 years old, and I'm not in school anymore. I'm in the state senate now. I'm your state senator, Isabella. Is that okay with you?
Yes. What office are you running for?
I'm running for re-election to the state senate. There are 50 state senators in North Carolina, and the district that I represent and the one that you live in is District 37. So that's what I'm running for.
What does that position do?
We do a lot with schools and paying for public education. We do a lot with building roads and courts and some healthcare work. We do a lot of different things. We write a lot of criminal law. All the criminal law that exists in North Carolina gets written by the North Carolina General Assembly, where I work.
Cool. Have you done this job before?
I've been doing this job for 6 years. I've been reelected 3 times. We have 2-year terms. So that's where I've been in for 6 years. And it's a very challenging job. It's a hard job. But if you have a good day there, it's wonderful. One good day outweighs 100 bad days because you can get so much good work done in one good day.
What do you hope to accomplish if you win?
One of the things that I want to do is make sure that more people can get health care. That's been a big fight. There have been different ideas about how to do that. I think we're going to see some really good things with health care coming early next year. There are some things about energy and climate change that are really going to impact your generation that we need to focus on. And then there are some other issues about how we hold elections, making it easier for people to vote, making a more fair process for picking elected officials, things like that.
What's your favorite animal?
My favorite animal is the honey badger. And if you haven't seen the honey badger, you got to type honey badger on YouTube because those guys, they just don't quit. They're very persistent.
What college did you attend and what degree did you earn?
I went to a college called Emory. It's in Atlanta. And I got a BA, MA degree. It's a bachelor's, master's degree in philosophy, believe it or not. I haven't made any money off of a philosophy degree yet. Then I went to law school at UNC Chapel Hill, and I became a lawyer.
What's your favorite holiday?
My favorite holiday is probably Thanksgiving. It's always, in my family, Thanksgiving was a really big deal. That's when my grandparents would come to visit. And so I always tried to do a good job. We try to get like little turkeys, like little stuffed turkeys and stuff around the house to make it feel like fun and festive.
What item do you own that has the most sentimental value?
Well, my wedding ring has a lot of sentimental value for me. Some things that I took with me in Afghanistan, the patrol cap, the army cap that I wore in Afghanistan. I was there for about a year. I still have that. That has a lot of sentimental value for me. Avery's baby shoes. You believe it? I mean, she's 2 years old today. It's her birthday, but her baby shoes were about this big. And I've still got them. And I just can't believe she could ever fit into them. And someday I'm going to look at the shoes that she's wearing now at age 2 that are only about this big. And it'll seem impossible that she ever fit into those.
Do you have any pets?
We don't have any pets because we've got 3 children. And 3 children is enough. We don't need any dogs. I got 3 kids, ages 2, 5, and 12, and they keep us plenty busy.
Do you have any questions for me?
I do have some questions for you. Is your teacher being good to you? Are you being treated with respect by all of your classmates? Do you have any issues that we need to take up?
No.
You're one of my constituents. You live in District 37, so it's my job to work for you. You're my boss, so I want to know what you think I need to be doing. What should I be working on?
I think you're doing a good job.
Well, that's fantastic. You're easy. That's great. Well, if we could pass any law, what law would you pass? What do you want to see happen? What change do you want to see? How's the homework situation? Is it too much?
I love school.
You love homework? That's a minority viewpoint, but I embrace it. I'm so happy to hear that. How's remote schooling going for you?
I don't like remote schooling. I like actually going to school, but like we do get a little bit of extra homework because we're in the Mandarin, but
You looking forward to going back to school and seeing your friends?
yeah, we go 2 days a week right now.
2 days a week. Right. When was the last time you were at a birthday party? Was it last year?
Last time I was at a birthday party? Probably last year.
Yeah. Well, look, next year when we get this whole virus thing under control, you've got to go to twice as many birthday parties as you normally would to make up for this year, okay? You've got a lot of fun stuff that you have to do to make up for what a hard year this has been. And make sure your parents understand. They got to be taking you to Disney next year. Have you been to Disney yet?
Yeah.
You've already been to Disney?
Studios.
And Universal Studios?
I haven't been there, but I want to go.
Oh, you're ready to go. Well, look, the way I see it, your parents pretty much have to take you. So take out a calendar and tell them what dates work for you, and go ahead and start packing. Get ready for that trip.
I'm pretty much always packed. I never
See
really unpack.
And we were talking about this earlier. Have you decided what kind of car you want? I mean, 16 is coming up. You got to make these decisions.
Probably want a Jeep.
A Jeep?
So I can
I think that's a
remove
great
the
pick.
head of the car.
I think that's a great pick. Keep an open mind, though. It can be a Jeep or it can be a Ferrari. You can go either direction, okay? You probably don't want anything in between. So you're going to have to pick which way you expect your parents to help you out with that. And just let them know so they can start saving. Where are you going to go to college, Isabella?
I don't know. I'm thinking about, like, depends where I live when I'm older. Like, because I want to be near my siblings and my parents, but I also want to be able to go to a good college.
That's what I like to hear. So you're thinking about staying in state here in North Carolina, right?
Yeah.
That's right. We want you to stay in state because you're real smart and we need folks like you. After you get out of college, what are you thinking about doing?
I don't know. I could maybe be like, my favorite animal is a horse, so I could do something with horses.
Okay. All right. When was the last time you were on a horse?
Last time I was on a horse. Summer camp this summer. Yeah.
That's great. That's great that your parents did that. That's a wonderful experience. That's a great opportunity for you. So it sounds like everything's going pretty well for you, Isabella. I mean, I know it's been a hard year and there's a lot of change, but you sound like you're pretty tough and you're taking it and everything's going pretty well for you. What do you think? Are you doing all right?
Yeah. And then also I have friends next to me, next door, so I can just play with them. And one of my friends aren't home all day. When is she gonna get home?
What do you guys play outside?
Usually we like ride bikes and rollerblade. We do that kind of stuff.
Do you have rollerblades?
Yeah.
And you use them?
Mm-hmm.
That's good. You got to wear a helmet on those things. Those things are tricky, okay? Yeah, sometimes, yeah. How many siblings do you have? You have one older brother, right?
I have two siblings.
Okay, you have an older brother, and who else do you have?
So I have one in college, he's in NC State, and then I have one in 6th grade, and he's in Cuthbertson.
Have you been to NC State to visit your older brother?
Yes. I saw his dorm for last year, and now I'm like, when can we go to his apartment? I want to see his cat now. Because for some reason he named it Old Lady. I don't know why.
NC State's a good school. You ever think about maybe going there?
I don't know, maybe. But I still want to be near my family. So I'm like, maybe I could go in engineering with him.
That would be outstanding. Become an engineer, you got a job for life, Isabella. I would be thrilled if any of my kids became an engineer because it means you don't have to worry about them. They're going to be employed.
Yeah, he does chemical engineering. So.
Chemical engineering, even better. That's a job for life. That's a fantastic way to go. You should consider that. Your brother's a smart guy, huh?
He used to do Mandarin, and now when we talk to him, he knows the basic words, and then he knows nothing.
That's great. That's great. Well, look, I've really enjoyed this. Anything else we need to talk about? Is there anything that I missed that you wanted to talk about?
No more questions for you.
Well, look, I'm always here. If anything comes up, I work for you. You're the boss, you and your family and all the people who live near you on your street and in your neighborhood and up and down the road. That's all in District 37. And the whole idea with being in the state senate is I have to listen to you guys and pursue the interests that you have and address the concerns that you have. So if you or your parents have some issue, I want you to be able to get a hold of me, okay? I'm too easy to get a hold of. All you gotta do is look me up on Google and you can send me a message anytime. Does that sound okay?
Yep.
All right, Isabella. It's been wonderful meeting you. I look forward to staying in touch. Take care. Have a great weekend.
Me too.
Bye-bye.